Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do everything that is Tinkercad. And so most of the time, if you just scroll down to the red arrow and you click the red arrow, it takes you to the activity that you're doing. But if you're missing a previous activity, the easiest way to find it is by clicking where it says assignments. Now, if you click on grades, it totally looks like it's doing its thing, but it's not. I'm going to start with TC1. Now, depending on your class this semester, you need to click on a different class code to get signed in. It might guide you through a couple of questions like how old you are, what's your birthday, stuff like that. Go ahead and answer those questions. Truthfully, Tinkercad does not care. And so the first thing I need to do is down here where it says please make a copy of the Google Doc. I'm going to click on Google Doc and make a copy. Now, to do that, all I do is the very first thing I want to do is it says, please change the P hashtag last name in the title of this assignment to be your period number and last name. So up here, I'm going to get rid of the words copy of, and then where it says P hashtag last name, I'm going to get rid of all of that, and I'm going to type my actual period number. So I'm going to pretend that I'm in period 6, and my last name is Johnson, so I don't really need to pretend there. And then I'm good to go. I'm going to go then to Tinkercad. It says I've got to put in a snip of my screenshot, and I've got to answer these two questions down here. So let's go back to the instructions. So up here, doesn't matter what period, because I'm not really any of these, but you would select your period number from this list. If ever asked to sign in, always hit the G for Google. You're signing in with Google. So I get here, I'm going to go to Tinker, Circuits, oh, I was already in Circuits, and then scroll down until I see lots of little boxes like this. The first one I'm going to do is start simulating. I'm going to reset all my parts so it looks brand new and clean, and then hit resume. If ever anything goes wrong and you don't see what you're supposed to see on your screen, just go up to the upper left-hand corner by the little penguin, click on that, it'll take you out, you hit reset parts, yes, and then hit resume, and it'll take you right back to where you go. In the left-hand side of the screen are all the instructions. It says, for this one, I just need to click the Start Simulation button, but it's not that Start Simulation button. It's the Start Simulation button all the way over on the other side, right there in the upper right-hand corner. And when I do that, the light bulb comes on. I can zoom in or out, and then I'm going to use a snipping tool. You're going to use Control Shift and then number 6. You want to take a screenshot of your build. From there, I go back to the paperwork. So I go back to the paperwork, and right here, I do Control V to put in my picture. Control V puts in my picture. It doesn't matter how big it is because it's digital, but just so you can see the picture and the questions all at once, I'm going to make it smaller. I double click right here where that blue line is, and then I start typing. So it says, what did you need to click on to start the simulation? The Start Simulation button. If I double click on the blue line and I don't hit backspace or anything, it's going to automatically replace that line. Where's that button located? The upper right corner. It already knew. The upper right-hand corner. And I've got all my paperwork done. Oh, one thing I always forget to do is File. I want to move this file into my coding folder for Coding 2026. So I move it to my coding folder. That way it's there when I go to turn it in. I don't care how big that picture is. Now that I've answered the questions, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know why there's all these empty spaces down here. That's kind of crazy. But here we go. So I've got the picture of my build with the LED lit up. I've got my 2 answers. I've got the paperwork all named perfect. So this is how I turn it in. I'm going to go into Start Assignment. Now, it automatically scrolls you all the way to the bottom. That's ridiculous because what you're looking for is right here. You want to click where it says Google Drive. Where it says Google Drive, but right now I'm pretending to be a student, so I need to click Google Drive LTI. You're just going to click Google Drive. When you do, it's going to take you to, get this, your Google Drive. Well, inside your Google Drive, you have a Coding 2026 folder. I've got lots of folders. So I'm going to click My Drive. I'm going to click on my Coding 2026 folder, and I got tons of stuff in here. What I'm looking for is my P6, right there. And then yours is going to say submit. Mine says attach because I'm on a Windows-based machine and you're on a Chromebook. But I always want to make sure. Does it say P6, my last name, and then start simulating? If the title is correct, I hit submit assignment one more time. A little error message pops up. I click OK. And if I look right here in that upper right-hand corner, it now says that it has been submitted correctly. Okay, so one more time, I opened up my paperwork. I changed the title of the paperwork. Now, if you don't see that, some of you are looking at it and it looks like this, and you're like, Mr. Johnson, I can't see my title. I just click this little down arrow, and then it pops up. But I want to put my period number and my last name, no hashtag symbol, no spaces, and then this one will start simulating. And so then I do the work. I actually take a picture of my build. I answer the questions. I move this. I went File, Move to my coding folder. And then from here, I turn it in. Now, if anything goes wrong, you just hit New Attempt. OK. And you can turn it in again by clicking on your Google Drive. Again, you're going to click Google Drive. I have to pretend to be a student, so I have to click on LTI. I go into my Coding 2026 folder. And I find my P6 because I'm pretending to be in period 6. Okay? And I hit everything that's there. Again, you'll submit. I check the name and I hit submit assignment and I'm good to go. Okay, so I hope this clarifies how to do all of these Tinkercad assignments, and I'll post this video here in just a second.